Good afternoon and welcome back to Mugello. He has round 8 in the 2022 World Championship, brings us to the Oakley Grand Prix of Italy.
A real blend of youth and experience on that front row of the grid. A rookie, the reigning Moto3 World Champion, Pedro Acosta.
Green flag waves at the back, the lights will come on very, very shortly, and we are going to be underway in Moto2 in Mugello in 2022. It's a really good start from pole position by Aaron Canet. He got a superb launch away. Here comes Pedro Acosta though, the rookie sensation on the inside of Canet, down into San Donato for the first time, and Acosta gets the whole shot. He leads here in Mugello. Oh, big mistake. Sorry, Lewis. There was a big moment there for Acosta coming over Arrabbiata 2. He got it all out of shape on the power. Big moment for Pedro Acosta. He had a couple of those before he crashed in Le Mans a couple of weeks ago.
I don't think y'all hear me. Where you at?
This is the battle for the lead. We're on board then with Canet. Perfect view of Pedro Acosta, who looks like he's a little bit wide again, coming through Arrabbiata 2, but not close enough. You need to be alongside really when you arrive at the braking zone.
You do get the feeling, if it's not today, a first podium and a first victory in Moto2 will not be too long in the future for Pedro Acosta.
I feel better than I ever felt, so it's all that I care about, nothing else. Take the drama that you bring, put it on the shelf. Being a winner is equivalent to having wealth, but don't take that for granted. Success isn't given or handed. Everything's earned, I planned it.
He could be the youngest man ever to win an intermediate World Championship Grand Prix, taking the record away this afternoon from superstar Marc Marquez.
In the week they celebrated his 18th birthday.
A sweet moment for Pedro Acosta. History is made, ladies and gentlemen, in the Moto2 World Championship. Pedro Acosta becomes the youngest rider to win a Grand Prix in the intermediate World Championship category. Takes the record away from Marc Marquez.
Marc Marquez has made a drop back. He's down in about 10th or 11th position. Not a good start.
There we are, new circuit record for Marc Marquez at 1:38.651 for the 125cc World Champion. Marquez will want to get past him, and he has very comfortably indeed and very cleanly. Good ride by the 18-year-old Spanish rider. It's his 50th Grand Prix appearance.
Marc Marquez, should I say, who's come through. I was just surprised he's so far up now. He's into 3rd position. Marquez into 2nd place.
And here comes Marquez now. We know what he's going to do. He's going to try and get up the inside, side by side, flat out, before they go down for the gearbox and brakes for the chicane. The S is at the top of the hill. Can Marquez make it stick? Gucci tries to fight back. Marquez leads. Marquez crosses the line.
So Marc Marquez picks up the trophy for the victory.
There he is, your history maker, your record breaker yet again. And now he gets the sweet feeling, that special taste of more history, more records broken. Pedro Acosta take a bow, the youngest rider in intermediate World Championship history to win a Grand Prix.
The kid is a superstar, isn't he? No question about that. The youngest ever winner in the history of the intermediate class. We've seen the potential, haven't we, so far in 2022, but they've not translated into results. He was unfortunate in Qatar in the opening Grand Prix of the season. He was involved in someone else's incident really on the first lap of the Grand Prix. A long lap penalty in Indonesia. Of course, the crash out of the lead in Le Mans. Nightmare for Pedro Acosta. That's him on the outside at turn 1. He'd already got away poorly. He's right down at the back of the grid, unfortunately. For the reigning Moto3 champions, here's Pedro Acosta then. He has a long lap penalty that he will serve in the early stages of the race. This is why we saw a crash during free practice 2. This is Aaron Canet going into turn 2, and down he went. Yellow flags were waving, and then soon afterwards, as you can see, the marshals are in the gravel trap clearing the mess away. Yellow flags waving, and Pedro Acosta, there he comes into view, high sides himself into the same piece of runoff that Aaron Canet had been occupying, and as a result, Pedro Acosta with a slightly bruised ego and bruises to his body no doubt, but also a disadvantage going to this Grand Prix. I'm coming into long lap penalty loop now.
Oh, Pedro Acosta's gone down. Can you believe it? Pedro Acosta, he's blown a golden chance to win his first race in the Moto2 World Championship. He's down at La Chapelle. Heartache for the leader. He just started to get the hammer down, hadn't he, Pedro Acosta? The biggest advantage he's had in this Grand Prix. He's well through that La Chapelle corner. A little bit wide maybe, a little bit offline, but it's heartache for the reigning Moto3 World Champion. Pedro Acosta loses the front end of that Calex machine down the hill into La Chapelle. That's a big blunder from the rookie. Belated 18th birthday present for Pedro Acosta. 18 years and 4 days old is the Spanish rider, taking the record away from Marc Marquez, who was 18 years and 87 days old when he took his first victory in the Moto2 World Championship. So congratulate him.
It was a long way to be here. Finally, we lose a good opportunity in Le Mans. We lose a good opportunity in America.
Oh, into turn 3. That's fast. And his bike's going to come right back across the circuit. Oh, that's scary stuff.
Finally, we arrive and I think we are doing a correct job, you know. And I think if we can continue in this way, we can have so many fun in the end of the season.
The first of many victories in the Moto2 World Championship. This is 8th Grand Prix in Moto2.
The 18-year-old, the youngest winner in the history of intermediate class racing here in the Grand Prix World Championship.
He's a natural successor in the future to 8 times world champion Marc Marquez.
It's the rookie, Pedro Acosta.
Hey guys, my name's Brad Binder. If you liked this video, give us a big like and don't forget to subscribe.